we have to start with Darwin Nunez.
Breaking news.
Breaking news as we record this. I don't think there's an announcement. As we record this, there's no announcement for Liverpool yet.
No.
But there is, more importantly, an announcement from Benfica. They're listed on the stock exchange. They have to announce it. They have said that Darwin Nunez has been sold to Liverpool. We have a better handle on the price as well.
Yeah.
And remember, this is the nice. I love this. I love when we have
I
transparency. I hate it when people obfuscate numbers and lie about it and put an add-on signing this. No. If you listen on a stock exchange like Benfica, you have to put the actual numbers. 75 million euros is the deal. There's an additional. It could rise by another 25 million euros to be 100 million euros. 75 million euros, 64 million pounds if you're stuck on sterling. This is going to be partly based on team performance, partly based on appearances. So over time, that number will rise. Our understanding is 6-year deal. That's not been confirmed, but that's a smart money. Do you like this?
I like this. I'm excited to see what happens. Let's not forget that this season, the one that just finished, he was amazing. Scored 34 goals in 41 games in all competitions. He was maybe even better in the Champions League than in the Portuguese League, which I think the Portuguese League is a good level, but you always have to be a bit careful with those numbers. But what he did in the Champions League, including the games against Liverpool, was very impressive. If he can stay injury-free, because he's had a lot of injuries, a lot of knee injuries as well through his career from the start at Peñarol, then in Spain, Almeria, and then at Benfica too. So let's see. But I think compared to what they had up front, and considering this is only happening because Mane is going to leave for sure, and they used the Mane money already for this transfer, I think it's very interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to break this down a little bit in terms of, as you know, I like to look at the numbers. And I'm going to deal in euros now, so don't flip out. But if it's 75 million, right? We always talk about my favorite word, not my favorite word, but amortization, right? The way clubs go and account is a 75 million in Liverpool's books gets spread over the life of his contract. Yeah. So it's actually going to cost them 75 divided by 6. So it's 12 million plus change, plus his wages. I'm going to go out on a limb and suggest that his bases are not going to be more than 10 million euros a year.
No, I think it's six net, I think.
Right, which is about 10 million euros a year, right? So it's a little bit less than what Mane was earning, right? Which is understandable. He's 22, he's younger. So if you put those two things together, he is costing Liverpool per season around 22 million. Now, you look at the savings you're going to make if Mane goes, you're going to get an influx of 35 million. Let's assume 35 million euros. I think that sounds reasonable. Could be a little more, could be a little less. Yeah. Plus, of course, you're not paying Mane's wages, which is, again, round about 12 million euros, right? So effectively, what you've done is, in the short term, you've made money, at least for this first year. And you have a replacement who can grow. My thing with him, though, is I think we're going to see more of him. I wouldn't be surprised if initially we see more of him play on the wing, play on the left-hand side, come in. I'm not sure he's going to be thrown in.
Then why do you play Diaz?
No. I think there's going to be rotation. I think he's going to be brought along slowly. I really wouldn't be surprised if Firmino comes back and is fit. And obviously Firmino's contract is also expiring. I don't think he's going to go because with his injuries, I think, personally, if I'm Liverpool, I would say, hey, Bobby, if you show us your fitness, we'll give you another year. I don't think it's in his interest to necessarily try to force a move now or whatever. But I would imagine some sort of Salah, Jota, Diaz being your base lineup. Yeah. And then Firmino and Darwin being eased in, but primarily on the left, I think initially. Yeah, because it's probably just a very different football that Benfica played last year.
Yeah,
from what Klopp does.
Yeah, it is. It'd be very interesting. I think he can bring this kind of versatility in a way, of playing wide left or even wide right, and then that centre forward role that I think he can shine in a club system. But he will need to learn it. Remember Fabinho, they took 6 months to work with him before starting him. Same in a way with Konate, and I think we could see the same with him. So let's not be too impatient either when he arrives, because I think he will need a bit of time.
Now, obviously, the big question is now, does Salah extend his contract? Yeah. Also, because this is another reason, by the way, to play center forward. Now, when Jota plays through the middle, which has happened occasionally when When Mane did it last year, when Firmino does it, they're very aware of the runs that Salah makes into the middle. This is going to be very different. And I think, again, that's another factor.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.